What's up, everybody? Welcome to Boom Beach, Defiance Rebels. This is Planepants, and I just want you guys to know not to worry, because every single resource base that I captured yesterday has been recaptured by my opponents again. So all is right with the world. I have been ridded of that burden of having too many resource bases. So let's look at some All Zooka attacks by the Defiance Rebels. Alright, I'm over it. The resource bases are gone again. But at least look at this. Check this out. I got Tinkerer 2 for using 360 parts in my weapon lab. So I'm going to claim those diamonds. Thank you very much. Yum, 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 yum. Ah, they're so yummy. Now let me show you. So we beat choke point yet again, but I was so obsessed with my resource bases yesterday that I forgot to show you the last time we beat choke point, which is the attack we did on this base here, which I Wikipedia'd it. I looked it up. It's pronounced JAVANAISE. JAVANAISE. It's French, and it's kind of the French version of Pig Latin, where the AV is the syllable that you insert randomly into words to turn them into nonsense words. That's the kind of research I do for you guys. So you know the next time you get JAVANAISE on your map, you'll know that that's actually a nonsense French word, or at least that's what Wikipedia tells me. So, let's start with Andrew's attack. He was the first attack on JAVANAISE. And this is a series of All Zooka attacks, which actually includes me, which is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about it, because I get to show my attack, which I so rarely do. And I'll show you that, like, I can do it too. So here comes Andrew. He lands on the left corner of JAVANAISE, and he clears some of the green goo cans before flaring to the machine gun. And he gets ready to flare straight up. And there's like 5 attacks by the task force, which are exactly the same. I think we even use the same waypoints. Right up, Andrew's first to those daunting looking rocket launchers. Let's see if I can catch where he shocks. He shocks mortars, and he throws critters, and he clears out a nice space. I mean, oh, and he re-smokes. Look at that. I should have reviewed these more closely before I played them for you. Now here's a pet peeve of mine. Zookas are supposed to outrange flamethrowers, but most of the time there's always one stupid Zooka that's out of position that sets off the flamethrowers and kills you. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happened to. I'm sure of it because I see it happen on the task force all the time. But it sure annoys me when it happens. So there's Andrew doing an awesome job of clearing the site around the core. Now who's next? So the next one was Div, who, for completeness' sake, we'll show his attack even though it wasn't All Zooka. He lands his Zookas first. Gets burned by the flamethrowers for no good reason. In fact, the description of this, like one of the descriptions when the game is loading is like, Zookas outrange flamethrowers. It should say, Zookas outrange flamethrowers. Except sometimes, for no reason, you will totally get flipped. That's just a little pet peeve of mine. Alright, so Div having a little fun. Let's get down to some business. Dags comes with some All Zooka. And I think he uses the same even landing point, that machine gun there, right by that arrow. Which is exactly where I flare when I do this. So here we go. Let's count smokes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 so far. 4, Do it with me. 5, 6, 7. This is fun. 8, 9, 10. Gonna call that 10. And I think that's at least how many I use. I way over smoked, way over flared because I was being cautious, but I did not want to screw up. So here we got Dags clearing the space around the core, getting burned by the flamethrowers for no reason. Just awesome. And that is Dags. After Dags comes... Oh! Here's a handsome young gentleman by the name of Planepants. I wonder what he's like. I wonder what makes him tick. I wonder if he'd be interested in finding out what makes me tick. And here he goes. I'll tell you, if I was him, and I am, I'd say I was scared out of my mind right now. Nervous I was going to screw it up. Not because of the game so much, but for 1 smoke, 2 smoke, because of the chat boards that would ensue if I screwed up. There's 2, there's 3, 4, because I know there would be trash talk. 5. All right, 6 to get to that. So I'm already to 6 smokes. 7. Those are big overlaps. 8. Speed this up. 9. 10. 11, and I think I just run out of gunboat energy at that point. But I made it. I made it, and that was the important thing. I made it. And that shock launcher, or the shock blaster, or whatever it is, came out of nowhere. I didn't even see it. And let's see, I think it's the Doom Cannon that does me in after a while. It just pops every 4 seconds. Pop, 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 pop. And there's nothing you can do. At least I got rid of that flamethrower. And set up, let's see, Beef. Let's see what happens. I don't think this is... I'm not sure this is a spectacular Beef one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He wins the smoke. Oh yeah, yep. It's the shock launcher. The shock launcher did him in. Sorry about that, beefers. Kurt goes Heavy Zooka. Tries to take the whole thing out with gunboat energy. Silly Kurt. Alright. Let's just go to the win by Big Shy. Big Shy knows what to do. Let's see how many smokes he uses. Look at him, he's fearless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, JAVANAISE. I think this is a real, like, it's a real milestone for us. Just being able to, you know, and I hope you guys get something out of this video. You can see the same sort of pattern done every time. And you can see, you know, the best way to do Smoky Zooka is to find a straight line and follow it. And that's what we did, man. And we took out JAVANAISE. Alright, this is Planepants. Later.